guys, welcome back to my channel once again. This is Sampanarang and today I am going to be sharing you my color grading workflow that I generally use, and I have been using it for quite a lot of time, and this has made editing videos for me so fast that you can't even imagine, probably in like 3 steps if I have to tell you. So yeah, this is a crazy tool that I've come across, and quick disclaimer, I'm not a professional color grader, but this one has made me look like a professional color grader. So yeah, I majorly do photography and commercial videos for all the brands. This is something that I would like to share with you guys that I have been using for quite a lot of time. This tool has literally changed the way I color grade. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So this tool is basically, I'm going to be showing you the tutorial and my workflow for the DaVinci Resolve, and I'm going to be using this tool right over here. So I have the video with me. This is basically shot from the Insta360 X3 in the log profile. So basically this tool requires a color space to be changed to a certain requirement, otherwise the LUTs and everything will not definitely work. I'm going to go to the bottom of the DaVinci Resolve where I can see the color tab, and I'm going to remove all the tabs over here so that you guys can see what I am actually trying to do. So what I will do is I will firstly add nodes, 3 nodes probably. You can do it by doing Option S, or you can just right click and add node. So these are the 2 ways that you can put add node quickly. So over here what I will do is, since this is a log from the Insta360 X3, it's not an S log or something like that you guys are doing. If you are a beginner, you definitely need to check this out because this will make your workflow so fast that you won't even imagine. First of all, what I will do is I'll go into the color space, I'll put a color space transform, I'll also keep a node which is next to it. Here my input color space I will use as timeline, input gamma as Apple log, because you have to sometimes figure out what kind of log you want to do. Since this is a normal log, and if I use any other logs over here, either DaVinci Intermediate, it's all up to you, whatever you want to keep. And now for the output, what I need is Rec 709. Then what I need output gamma to be as you can either do DaVinci Intermediate or Cineon Film Log. I will use the Cineon Film Log. This one will give me the required color space that I will be working on. Now the node that is succeeding to this particular node, which is the last node over here, you can see here I will go down and apply the Dehancer plugin. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. I had created a video long back about this plugin and how to use this plugin. That you can definitely check it out over there. I'll pull it over somewhere on the right hand side or the left hand side, so you can check it after watching this video. So because I have something at the end for you guys. So now jumping right into it. So as you can see, this already presets certain LUTs, but I'm gonna remove all of that over here. So here's a quick thing. Since all the options should be already open for you guys, I will go down, press Option and click on one of the arrows over here. It will reduce everything in, like, it will basically close all the options over here so that I can go one by one. I can go one by one step, and from the start I'll do input. Here I know source is Cineon Film Log, so this will change the color tone over here. Now I can, and by the way, this tool, you don't have to work around with your color grade wheels or whatever it is, because that's kind of, you know, that can get a little bit of confusing for you guys, for anyone who is beginning into the photography or the color grading line. So by this tool you can do everything all in one. So getting on to the start, I'm gonna work around with my exposure. Then first of all, let me go down. There's this tab called monitor. I'm gonna do clipping indication. What this does is this tells you if your highlights are getting blown off or your shadows are getting shadowed off, if that's a word, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go down. First thing, what will I do is I'll go to film. Here you have hundreds of film LUTs that you can apply on top of it. So this will actually give you a very closer look to what kind of films color grading the film producers do it. So this is very close to that. And here I would apply the which one? I can probably select anything. I would like to go for the Kodak Ektar because I think I kind of love the look that it gives. And now I'm gonna go on top of it Here I will do my exposure and everything. I can do my color temperature, change the color temperature a little bit, and tinting, whatever, however I want to do. Then I'm going to go down to the film developer tab. You have to enable all these things so that you can take control of each and every item by yourself. Here you can, see if you go all the way overboard, the blue marker shows that your shadows are getting blown off, or they are literally kind of, you're damaging the film. Basically, that's what the blue line says. So this will help you protect your film over here. Then I'm gonna go all the way across, do my gamma corrections, whatever I want to do. I'll probably brighten up a little bit. Color separation, I'll kind of, just work my way around. And the color boost, I would like to desaturate it a little bit over here. And then I'm gonna go to color, which I've already used. In the film compression, I'm gonna see what it is impacting here. I'm gonna go to the white point and we'll just go and work my way around over there. Tonal range, which I'm gonna see what I want. First of all, I need to enable it. Sorry, that's my bad. Impact, I'm gonna see what impact it's getting. It's kind of compressing the image quality, not the image quality, but yeah, the LUT on top of it, and preserving your everything. Now I'm gonna go to expand. Here this will work very well. This tool, this particular option works good for your, the black parts, the shadows and everything. See if you can see the blue is coming around. That means it is getting clipped, like your shadows are getting black, like you're losing out the details over there. So I can probably either go all the way back and kind of, retrieve my blacks, and over here for the whites I can just see how much I'm gonna do. For basically the highlights, this will turn red, as you guys can see over here. And then quickly I'm gonna do all my job, all my work. I can go to the print. Here you have certain LUTs that you guys can apply, certain print looks, whatever you guys want. See, there are a lot of options over here, but I would like to keep it linear, or I can go for the profile of Cinnamon log, but no, this is going pretty harsh. I do not want, or maybe I can just work around with that. So it's all up to you what look you're trying to achieve and how you're trying to achieve. I can reduce the color temperature over here. Then going to the color head, this is basically your wheels over here. So basically the wheels, which are a little complicated part, you can actually work around your color heads over here for the shadows and everything. I'm gonna enable it, try to work around. You can either use this individually, or you can gang up and use all three at the same time. But it's all up to you. You want to use them individually. I like to use them individually so that I can have a control over my greens in the shadows and the blues and the reds, however I like it. I'm going to increase a little bit of the redness over here because that's the kind of look I'm going for. Now coming back to the shadow tones, and I can increase or decrease. You can go all the way to the extremes and see what changes it is getting. I like to go, reduce the redness, kind of get a green look, because that's like kind of my style I found out. And the same thing I'm gonna go do with the mid tones, which is like highlights and the shadows, in between the highlights and the shadows, and I can go all the way around. See, if I go all the way back, this is kind of a sort of white-ish look in the lights, which removing the yellowishness that, which sometimes does not look good. And then this kind of, it helps you preserve the exposure and everything. You can reduce down and go and also control the impact, how much it is doing. But I'm getting my look out of here. See how quick is that? It's not even, it's not even brain wrecking. So yeah, you can even put film grain, but I like to remove the grains because, I like to have the clean slate. I can also put halation. Generally in the DaVinci Resolve, which is the free version, you do not get these kind of options, but with this plugin you're getting all of it. You know what I mean. So yeah, I can increase, I can even go custom and then decide how much halation I want. I don't know if you guys know what the halation is, but in my previous video I've explained it, so you guys can check that out as well. And I can just see how much gain or everything I want. Then I can look out for the smoothness, how smooth I want this halation to be, because I don't want it to be on the face, like, on the face. So I can work around how much diffusion I want. This is too much, I'll go just a tad bit, you know, and then I'll go all the way. Again, for the global fusion, I'll just go a little bit, you know, up high. Amplify, I can see how much it goes, so I'll keep it this much here. For the hue, this is like, you know, changing the hue of the halation. I'll keep it as is where it was. The blue compensation, I'll go and check what is it working across, but this one you probably have to zoom in and see, because it's like the minute you know, halation on around the highlights that you get. The bloom, basically this is something that you get, you know, a dreamy look out of it. Again, in the free version this is not there of DaVinci, but here you can find it. When I enable bloom, so if you can see the highlights, I don't know if you guys can see over here, I'll zoom in and show you what it affects. So it's not affecting anything, it's enabled. So first of all, the source limiter, if you can see how the highlights are getting bloomed up. This is like for a little dreamy look that you guys can, you know, look out for. A lot of people, a lot of filmmakers use it. And then also you can preserve the details and see how much diffusion you want. I'll probably keep it where it is. You can even amplify, see the difference, the blooming. But yeah, I don't want to go too much overboard to it, but yeah, I'll keep it just right at the same point. And then of course, if you want to save lights and not save lights, because this is how it is, then you can go down to the film damage. Again, this is generally I don't use it, but if you are doing a film which requires a lot of high quality, probably for the Netflix or anything, you guys can check this out as well. Then film breathe, these are a couple of options you can probably use or not use. Even vignetting, which is quite, you know, it's very useful. It helps you to probably get that cornered, black corners in your videos. Sometimes, you know, it helps, sometimes it does not, but it again all depends on what kind of look you are going for. And again, for the size, you can just reduce and do whatever you wish like. And then you can either get a sharp stuff. I'll zoom it out so that you guys can see. If I reduce the feather, this is how the roundels you can see at the corners, but if I go all the way up, is how the feather works. And that's about it. And if I remove, this was the before, this was our original image, and now this is with the color grade. See how cool this plugin is. It just took me what, 5 minutes for the whole video, and now we have got this amazing look that you guys are looking over here. Now since you have reached to the end of this video, tell me, comment down below, how did you like this process? Was it simple or was it hard for you? You just saw I just did it in like 5 minutes, you know. This is crazy. I am loving this plugin, man. So if you guys want to check this plugin out, I'll put the link in the description, and also you can use my code, which is Sampanarang, to get a 10% discount when you purchase this plugin for yourself. It's a good investment. You guys can try it out for the year, and then maybe you won't even want to go back to the wheels. That's it. This is how it is, and you can achieve any type of look that you want with this tool. So thank you for now. I'll see you in the next one.